Alright guys, we were playing some Amumu support, Aftershock, Font of Life, Bone Plating, Unflinching, Cheap Shot, Ultimate Hunter, I believe. 1 CDR, 1 armor, 1 magic resist. I think Amumu's a really good pick this game specifically because it gives me some playmaking potential, it gives my team the front line that we kind of need. The only downside is this lane seems a little rough. Playing a melee into Karma is always a little difficult for sure. We do have Misfortune plus Amumu though, which seems like a sick combo. Amumu with 2 Qs can play like pretty aggressive these days, but I just don't see it being possible this game. I think Vayne can tumble away from my Qs pretty easily, especially in the lane phase where it's like super easy to read. And Karma's just gonna be poking me non-stop. We'll see though. My goal is to play for mid to late game, team fighting, that kind of stuff. But maybe we can pop off early game too somehow. It's just a good thing I took 1 magic resist rune, I guess. I mean, anytime I'm up against Karma, I'm typically doing that. Her poke is just a little too crazy for me. It's kind of hitting everything right now, too. Low key. I think Misfortune's kind of looking to fight, but I don't really want to. Karma's cracked, man. Landing everything.
An enemy has been slain.
About the extent of what I think we'll be going for. That's about what you can expect. Or maybe you can expect a little bit of that too. Nice. Better than expected. Alright, time to hard shove and pray that Kindred doesn't show up.
Come play with me.
I believe this is the 4th time I've played Amumu support on this account specifically. I've played pretty poorly in every single game so far, but I have managed to win one of those games. So, we'll see how this game goes. Maybe it just takes a little bit more practice to figure out how to play him in the support role. I have played him a bunch in the jungle in previous seasons. So far, so good. Is there any point in me even looking here? I feel like the answer is no. Back bot we go.
Come play with me.
I still don't know if we have all-in potential. Like, that worked pretty well because Lee Sin showed up and applied some extra damage. And I technically landed my Q 3 times on Karma there. It's like I used one, backed out, used my second one, and then my third one came up at the end of that fight. I think somebody was here, no?
Let's find some friends.
I don't think they're on drag. Just a scuttle hover. Uh-oh. Oh, that's awkward. I'm just probably dead here. Whew. Not even close, baby. I mean, Seraphine could have a huge ulti coming up here. Alright, well that was pretty sick. I guess I lived because of Aftershock. I mean, that's the only thing that sounds realistic. I don't know how I lived so long, to be honest. Apparently we are laning against the Seraphine ADC now.
Let's find some friends.
I will say it does feel better, you know, compared to Nami last game. Like, I understand enchanters are strong right now, but still, if your team's bad, your team's bad. At least this game, I feel like I'm having a lot more impact on my game, you know? They could try to freeze that. I don't think it matters too much, though. Man, what do I build here? I think I'm gonna go steel caps. Yeah, steel caps seems best here. 2 marksmen plus Aatrox. The fact that we've been getting some work done already. Oh wow. And we're not even 6 yet on Amumu is really good, because that's when the magic happens. I'd love to see that my Echo's getting fed this early too. You feel like your playstyle has changed or is changing and the champs you play? Well, I mean, your playstyle can change depending on the champions that you're playing. I definitely have been trying to like play a little bit more passive lately. Because I don't get me wrong, I do enjoy Enchanter supports. It just sucks sometimes when you don't have as much, you know, impact on your games. So I have been taking more of like a backseat passive role recently. But like when I play tanks, I don't think my playstyle's any different, you know? Ooh, that was close. Awkward, awkward, awkward. I just had to be safe there. I don't care that I took the kill. I just want to make sure she didn't crit or proc like a passive or something. I don't know entirely how Vayne works. I'm a support main. But I know sometimes she has that like auto attack that just does a stupid amount of damage. Didn't want that happening to my misfortune there. Alright, 4KS. Just one, two.
Rampage.
Come play with me.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, remember last game? I said very early on I had a bad feeling. This game, very early on, I have a good feeling. Doesn't even matter that my Rengar is like not playing the best. And let's not get the Aatrox a double kill though. Let's try not to do that, you know. Third Silver Bolt or PTA proc is where her damage is. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's what I was trying to avoid. I have not run into any Vex support yet, no. Every time I run into her mid lane, though, she's won. She's broken. She's ridiculous. Her kit isn't necessarily super overloaded, but her damage plus gap closer plus fear is not a combo I think should exist in the game.
Where are we going?
An enemy has been slain.
Well, that's funny. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that combo that we were just talking about earlier, the Amumu plus Misfortune. It's like the new Leona Misfortune, you know? Leona just goes in, presses all of her buttons, everybody is perma-stunned, and Misfortune just has to press R. And, you know, that's what you're looking at there. That was without my ulti, actually, because my ulti was a little delayed. Imagine how much easier it is with my ulti. Q, ulti, second Q comes up, Q again.
Come play with me.
By the way, so do you guys remember, within the last month or so, I've had this problem with my mouse, where I'm clicking, but I'm not actually moving anywhere. Do you guys recall this at all?
Aw.
Like, I'll just be standing still, like, clicking a bunch, and I can't actually move. So, I was trying forever to figure out how this was happening or how I could fix it. And I got really frustrated one day off stream, and I kind of, like, hit my keyboard. Okay? And then I was able to move again. So then the next time it happened, I hit my keyboard again, and I was able to move. So I have now realized that that is the solution. So anytime that still happens, like pretty often, you might see like I'm walking, all of a sudden I randomly stop walking. I kind of just like mash my hand into my keyboard, and it fixes it. Isn't that so weird? Now again, I should probably get a new mouse, because that's, you know, something that's still kind of problematic. What you're saying is violence is the answer. I mean, sure. Did I miss everybody entirely? I believe that I did. I tried to position right in the middle, and I think I missed everybody instead. I'm pretty sure I missed everybody there. Oh, I'm dead. I deserve this, though, you know? I deserve this. Oh, wow. What the hell is happening up here? Okay, I guess that fight wasn't even that bad for us if all of this happened. Yeah, I think I was a little greedy here. I, like, queued one person and then tried to, like, position in the middle of the fight to hit multiple people, and I'm pretty sure I just missed both people by a very slim margin. That's okay, though. I'd rather make that mistake in a game like this where it's kind of a blowout than in a close game where it, like, potentially costs us the game. You know?
Where are we going?
I don't love this, actually. Okay, maybe I don't hate it.
Come play with me.
Okay, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Let's go. Again, my ulti was just barely not up, though. Like, I'm making good plays without my ulti, which is something you don't usually do as Amumu. I don't think I've had, like, a single good play this game with my ulti. It's just so weird. It's one of those champions everybody's always usually just like, you know, farm for 6, farm for 6. Champ's useless without my ult. But now with 2 charges in your queue, you could still make plays, even without it. It's kind of crazy. We can pretty much just group again, though, because I do have my ult still.
Okay.
Just use lock-in on accident. Oops. Oops. They got an extra 300 gold. That's okay. See though? No mana for ulti and didn't even need it. Alright, good job. Gonna remove some vision, get some vision of my own, start taking camps, look topside for Aatrox. Oh wow, this guy went from like hardcore losing lane to just straight up getting solo kills. Kind of just jacked Rengar's wave, but that's okay. Yeah, Rift is actually a pretty good call. There's like a million people bought.
Let's find some friends.
The shutdown isn't great, but at least these shutdowns like aren't super huge.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice. This is the same misfortune we had last game too. And she was pretty cracked against me. Okay, well, I mean, that would have been a cool little alley-oop if he had kicked into the Q, but he killed before my Q could connect. Yeah, this misfortune is pretty good. I'd be lucky if I got her again on my team next game.
Where are we going?
I think the game plan now is just maybe 1-4, get some inhibs, win the game. I mean, I'm surprised they haven't tried to FF yet, or maybe they tried to, but just hasn't gone through. I don't love the fact that he used Rift right there, because I want to be able to push mid and bot at the same time. But because mid isn't pushed, they can all just go to Rift. I'm going to attempt to get this pushed anyways.
Come play with me.
Alright, this is a little bit better. We got all 3 lanes pushing now.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay. Not doing anything too fancy here. I'm just trying to keep this wave pushed in. Very easily could have gone top or bot where there's not a tower and tried to play for a team fight or something. Just trying to keep them distracted.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Oh wow, look at that. My team got both inhibs.
Let's find some friends.
The whole time Karma was trying to kill me, my team just pushed top and bot and got inhibs. Alright, I guess it's that easy. Not the fanciest of games, especially when you think about Amumu. You typically think of like a bunch of like big team fights and wombo combos and ultis and stuff like that. But we definitely did our job. Everybody on the team performed really well. Too close, actually. Yeah, just like a really solid game overall. GG.